Hey everybody, this is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. A 16-year-old North Texas teen, Ethan Couch, back in 2013 killed 4 people while driving under the influence of alcohol and Valium. He kills 4 people and manages to get off with merely 10 years probation. So how the hell does that happen? Well, his parents are worth $15 million. That's probably one of the biggest reasons. So Ethan Couch, this North Texas teen, decides it's going to be a great idea to steal 2 cases of beer from a Walmart and then speeding twice the amount of the speed limit in his Ford F-350 and his dad's Ford F-350 while drunk on alcohol and relaxed on Valium. And if anybody knows anything about benzodiazepines, you don't mix them with alcohol. 1, it'll kill you from respiratory depression. 2, it's just not a real good idea anyway, especially if you're going to get behind the wheel of a car. It's bad enough if you're just drunk, but when you throw Valium in with the alcohol, that is a recipe for disaster. He didn't care. So he comes across somebody that had broken down. Brianna Mitchell, her SUV had broken down, and 3 other people, a woman and her daughter, had who lived nearby, had all come out to help her get her car fixed or moved or whatever the case was. So he swerves off the road. Couch, this teenager, swerves off the road and plows into this car and then hits another oncoming car, and the truck flips over, slams into a tree. Brianna Mitchell and the 3 who had stopped to help her were all killed. 11 of the people were injured, 1 with severe brain damage, who was left paralyzed for the rest of his life. Now, the prosecution was wanting to give Couch 20 years because he took 4 people's lives. He killed 4 people based off some horrible decision-making. So how did they get from 20 years in prison to 10 years of probation? They argued Affluenza. Yes, you heard me correct. It is defined as an inability to understand the consequences of one's actions because of financial privilege. Affluenza. Because he was so affluent and that he had been spoiled rotten his entire life, he couldn't have known. He couldn't have known what the consequences of his actions were going to be that night when he was driving at twice the speed limit, drunk and high on Valium. He couldn't have known. His family has money, so apparently when you have money, you get to do whatever you want to, and then you can argue, I'm a victim of affluenza. Paris Hilton could go out and just start, shooting people, and she could claim affluenza. She'd get up in front of the jury and say, look at me, I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. You guys have seen me grow up, I'm an idiot. You've got to be kidding me. So he gets 10 years probation, and then he continually violates his probation, right? Continually, and there's Blonde Specter's Twitter account posts every time that she discovers that this kid is violating his probation, yet the cops won't do anything about it. But apparently he has recently went on vacation, whatever the case was, and he didn't show up to his probation appointment. So now a warrant has been issued for his arrest. But do you really think they're going to do anything about it? I seriously doubt it. Sounds to me like somebody's getting paid off here. Sounds to me like that judge got paid off. Sounds to me like the police department got paid off. Everybody's getting paid off on this one. And this kid is just running around acting like a damn idiot. They got him on video playing beer pong, which is a violation of his probation. So apparently his affluenza wasn't, repaired from having killed 4 people making stupid ass decisions. And then it turns out they had a party at his dad's house, and his dad's girlfriend kicked everybody else out and made them drive home drunk. This is absurd. There are people that go to jail for 10, 20 years for doing stupid things like stealing a laptop or just random other things. If you're a black person in this country, it doesn't take a lot to get you locked up for 10 years. And then this little asshole, little 16-year-old punk, decides it's a good idea to go drinking and driving and getting hopped up on benzos, and then kills 4 people, and he gets off of it by arguing that, hey, I'm a spoiled brat. I don't know any better. Wow. That's the state of this country right here. That is the privilege that we see with wealthy white Americans. There it is on display for you right there. That is what this is all about. If you can buy your way out of it and you don't look like a thug, you can get away with just about anything in this country. It's the saddest thing in the world. That's it for now. This is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. Peace out.